Hey guys, this is DeSHANTA B, and I'm coming at you today to do a little bit of kibbutzing with you and to actually have a story time for you. You already know where I'm coming from. I'm not going to do my gym high. I've been at the gym for 4 days in a row, which I have. But I took it a little slow today because I did 4 days in a row. And while I was in there, I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can do a story time. But first, I have a confession. I am so proud of myself. I actually conquered 2 fears this week. The first one was actually going back to the gym. And a lot of you may say, what? But you worked in the gym. But things was different, and I looked different. I felt different, and I did it. And it was like I had never left. And also, one of my biggest fears is speaking and making these videos face-to-face somewhat for YouTube. I enjoy being behind the scenes. I love the production aspect. And I said, okay, when I go back to the gym, I'm going to make a video and see what the response is. If you guys like it, then every now and then I will do it. And if you don't like it, I still might do it every now and then. But I have a story time for you guys. And as you can see, the title is He Cheated and Had the Audacity to. Now, this is a relationship that I was in for about 11 years. And yes, we was shacking. We was living together, not married. And he had a child and I had a child. And for, you know, all intended purposes, everything was going well. So I thought. And it wasn't until like the last year and a half, things just really started changing. And I'm like, okay, we're going to call him Cleophas because I just don't want to mess up and say his name. But what had occurred was I started finding out that he was cheating. Not just with one woman, not just with 2, but several women. I would leave my apartment and I would have women that knew me that would come up and tell me that he was tip-dipping with him. And I'd be shopping on the avenue and women would come up to me, aren't you so-and-so and so? Well, I just want to let you know that he's with me. I ain't get upset. I'm not going to be confrontational because I don't know you. Hey, if that's what he's doing, thank you for telling me. Okay, so we had separated because I had enough. I just couldn't take it. It was like women coming out of the woodworks just tip-dipping here, tip-dipping there. I was like, that's it. So it's about 4 or 5 months. I'm no longer living with him, and he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm not thinking about him. Really, I'm not. I'm just trying to, you know, regroup and say, you know what, I'm not going to date for a while. I'm just going to cool out. Well, this particular day, I had left Florida and drove to New York because my son was at my mom's and he was going back to college and I wanted to drive him back to his school. So I'm sitting outside and my phone rings. So I look at the phone and it's Cornelius. So I'm like, really? What he calling me for? And I didn't answer. I was like, I don't want to talk to him. That's a dead done issue. He called my phone literally every 10 to 15 minutes. And then when I wouldn't answer, he would then leave a message. It's urgent. It's important. Please call me back, D. D, it's important. It's important. It's urgent. Now, truth be told, I didn't have any problems with his family. His mom and I, we got along very well. So I'm thinking it's either an emergency with his child, who I raised for 11 years, or something happened with his mom. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's going on hour 2, and he's still calling and leaving messages. You know, curiosity killing the cat. I picked up the phone. So I'm like, sup? He's like, oh, hey, D, how you doing? How you doing, baby? I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on? What's so urgent? Oh, nothing. I just want to hear your voice. No, you ain't want to hear my voice, hemorrhoid. I know how you are right now. What's up? Now, I'm thinking it's an emergency, okay? He goes into saying, I just want to tell you I'm sorry about how I treated you, and I should have done better as a man, and you were so good to me, yada yada, blah blah blah, BS, 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 BS. So I'm like, what do you want? Because I'm about to hang up the phone. So this hemorrhoid, Cornelius, goes into telling me that the woman that he cheated on me with, he really loves her. And he wanted me, because I've known him the longest, to tell him how he can get and keep her. Because she was an older woman and I was older than him, and she was older than me. So he figured, because I knew him, that I was the best person to come to tell him how to keep the woman that he cheated on me with. And I'm like, looking at the phone, are you serious? So I let him talk. And he's like, you know what? I just want you to tell me what I need to do, what I need to improve on. How can I really, really love her? And I hope this is not hurting your feelings, because, you know, relationships just don't work out sometimes, and you shouldn't be bitter, and you need to get over things. I just need you to help me. Oh, so not only are you calling me with this BS, you're going to try and browbeat me at the same time because you want something? You narcissistic hemorrhoid? Is this what you're saying to me? So I said, you know what? You are absolutely right. So I said, let me repeat, just so that I'm clear, because I do that a lot. A lot of narcissistic people, a lot of people that make up these facades and make up these stories, they'll say things to you, okay, in 1 second, and the next second say, I didn't say that. So I said, let me just repeat this. I want to make sure so that I can give you the clear information. He was like, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I said, you're calling me after what you did to me and all of the things that I'm finding out now. You want me to help you get and keep the woman that you are cheating or have cheated on me with? Really? He was like, yeah. You got it? Yeah. So what should I do? So I said, you know what? Hold on a second. Click. Do you know that hemorrhoid called me back? He called me back and kept calling me and was saying, you know what, you just need to get over stuff. You and I are done. I never loved you. I don't see why you can't help me. And I'm saying, okay, I'm sitting here minding my own business. I'm sitting in the botanical gardens, minding my own business, looking at goldfish go bloop, 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 bloop. And he gonna call me and say, you know, but then I said, okay, that's how people that are selfish and narcissistic do. When they can't get what they want, so-called on an even, nice kill, then they want to attack you. Now, don't get me wrong. Dude was fine. Kept himself impeccably clean. Dressed to the T, always. You would never think he would do the things that he did. But you know what, guys? It was a bunch of BS. And it got to the point where he kept calling, and I believe the last time he called, it had been like a couple of months later, and he had gotten into some trouble because he left me a message because, you know, he liked to put hands on a woman, okay? And I just changed my number. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna allow him to, you know, hold me bondage mentally. No way. Hey guys, I'm sorry, the camera just cut off. Well, to end this story time, I went on about my way and didn't think any more about him. And I hope that he had success with her. I really don't know. And the truth is, I really don't care. It's been so long. I've moved on and I've learned from it. And I realized that I need to pay more attention to the mannerisms of people as opposed to how they look and, you know, what they spoon feed you, that sugar and honey in the beginning. Because just because they look nice, they walk nice, they say the right things, doesn't mean that their character is nice. And sometimes they will wait until the appropriate time to let you see exactly who they are. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this story time. Let me know, because if there's one thing about DeSHANTA B's life, my life is full of story times. I have some funny ones, some not so funny ones, some like, get out, girl, stop lying. These are true stories, no embellishment. I may not use the actual person's name, but I know how to get around that. So thumbs up this video. Let me know in the description box if you want some more. Subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say, guys, you know what I'm about to say. To those of you that take the time to watch my video, I want to say I'm so grateful and humbled because you didn't have to do it. And I really, really appreciate you. So go out, make your own story time. Tell me something. I'll listen. I'll support you. But guys, you know what time it is. Have a wonderful weekend and stop playing. Bye, guys.